Right, joining us for the latest managerial interviews, joint manager Jon Underwood. Jon, almost echoes of Murphy there for a second, 4-1 down. I don't think anyone in this ground or anywhere on the stream would have guessed at a 4-4, but those last few minutes, how on earth can you sum that up?
I'm struggling, to be honest. I've just gone in and spoke to the players, and normally you're slapping them on the back and giving them huge praise and credit, but I'm still angry from what happened in the first sort of hour or so, to be honest. We shouldn't be in a position at home where we're 4-1 down. We're a better team than that. We shouldn't be 4-1 down at that stage, and you have to give the boys credit, because we could have collapsed at that point, and we kept going. I think the lads who came on made a huge difference. Obviously, clearly Max. I think Max crossed for Lenchi for the first one. I think Max crossed for the second one, and obviously then Max gets the winner. So you need your subs to come and make an impact, and they did. Obviously, particularly Max. And you've seen it happen. It's happened to us, against us, when you get that momentum in football, and they obviously started to wobble, and I think we had 4-2 with 20 minutes to go, and then they held us out for a bit. Then I'm not sure when the third one went in, but 85. So yeah, there's some things we need to fix. We're not where we should be at the minute. Obviously, defensively we've had a bad week. I think we've given away some really bad goals this week. Starting last Saturday at Dorking, and then in the week, and then today. So we need to improve there. I think there's improvements still to be made all over the pitch. I know we've scored 4 goals, but there's improvements going forward. We're just, as a team, as a group, not where we need to be at the moment. And but that the 2-week break we've got now is massive for us. We need it. They'll have Tuesday off, because we've got lads playing with knocks, playing with injuries, and I know all clubs have got this at the minute. It's 6 months without competitive football. It catches up with you, and we've got. Yeah, we were struggling for, all the lads on the bench weren't fully fit today, and they've so we had to just go with what we did. So yeah, we need to use the next 2 weeks wisely. We need to see what happens. Can we maybe add one to the squad? We'll wait and see what happens when we finally get told on the financial side, and see if there's something we can do, maybe to give us something different in the side as well. So a lot of thinking, a lot of talking for me and Bakes, and some work on the training pitch in the next 2 weeks. But I will just mention, he said to me at the end, the referee, the advantage for the 4th goal. I've got to say, if he blows his whistle there, we maybe don't score off that free kick. We spend a lot of time criticising referees, and he waited and made the right call there. So we thank him for that. He gave us Max the opportunity to put it in the back of the net. So yeah, and as we know, listen, last season, first 3 games, no points. So we got 4 points. So and we finished 5th last year. So there's no panic. There's a huge amount of the season still to go. And we've got 4 more points than last year. But we need to. We've got this league's always tough. You look at your fixtures. You've got some real tough games. I think Bath and Maidstone are the next 2 here. So we need to find some improvement and see if we can win at least one of those and build on where we are.
A couple of interesting facts for you. That is the first time since you've been promoted to the National League South that you've conceded 4 goals here at Arbour Park.
Yep.
It's also the first time since you've been promoted to the National League South you've scored 4 goals at Arbour Park.
The great entertainers, aren't we? People moaning about the 1-0s. Listen, I don't want to be negative, but defensively we need to hugely improve. It's not acceptable to concede some of the goals we've conceded. So it's been some individual errors and other things. We need to properly. I'll watch that back in detail and we'll pick the bones out of it. But yeah, we should not be, and there's nothing about Welling. We shouldn't be conceding 4 here to anybody. We're a better team than that, and we need to do better.
Does it annoy you and Bakes, both of you, central defenders, you played for ages, and see some of that sloppy defending, then you try and change it on the changing field, and then it happens again?
Some of it you can't do on the training field. Some of it is individual decision making and mistakes at the time. Some of it is just maybe a bit more desire to keep the ball out your net, to be honest, at times. 1 or 2 of the goals, I don't think we worked hard enough to stop them. Yeah, I don't think it's massively our shape. You know, we had a back four today. We had Sean in front of the back four. We had hard-working midfielders in front of that. I don't think we've kind of set up in a way that makes us easy to get at. Shouldn't be. We've got to give them some credit as well. They attacked really well. I think they scored 3 out of the first 4 chances. So, you know, I don't want to take that away from them as well. There's some good attacking play from them. You know, the third goal was a well-worked corner routine, and so you have to give people credit for that. So yeah, they'll be absolutely gutted. Of course they will, because they were, you know, you get in that position, they shouldn't be throwing that lead away. But yeah, we'll worry about ourselves. We've got to spend 2 weeks getting ourselves right now, and we are pleased. We're pleased we've got that break. And of course, we wanted to stay in the FA Cup, but this 2 weeks is really important for us now. And it's not. We're not going to panic. It's not about, you know, ripping it up, getting rid of 3 or 4, and making a load of signings. It's not. We're confident with what we've got, but some of them need to do better.
Excellent, Jon. Thank you very much for joining us. Thanks for making it rather entertaining game. Thanks a lot.